Welcome to the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series round 16 here at Hogzilla. Starting on the pole today is going to be Bill Raymond, and alongside him is Joseph Bryan, and all Hendrick front row. And remember the last time we were here, Brendan Nauman had the poles, so Hendrick is really good at qualifying at this track. Then third is Seth Cole, fourth is the dominating point leader, CJ Sorensen, and in fifth, Zach Buchanan. And here's the rest of your lineup. Evan Earnhardt, Greg Jones, Ziggy Bain, Stephen Dillon, Courtney Simpson, Christian Janes, Jake Baskinger, Andrew Schwartz, Garrett Jones trying to continue his hot streak, Trenton Jump, Justin Perry, Kyle Smith, Sean Henley, Matthew McMurray, a championship contender, Sean Galligan, a contender, Courier, Cole Freilich, Julian Ortiz, Jake Rogers, Connor Breton, Timmy Pacioli, Greg Brown, Christopher Blake, Brendan Cargo, Ryan Acosta, Mitch Speed, Justin Muse, Wes McCall, Danny Wells, Kenny Murray, Phil Jones, John Dillon, Hunter Stone, Randy Carpenter, Gino Harvey, Chris Summers, and Kurt Keselowski. Keselowski's running last in the standings by about 2 races, so yeah, it hasn't been exactly a good season for the 43, but there's always next season. He has announced he will be back for next season. He just does not know which car that he's going to be driving yet. This track is just so confusing on the pace laps. The pace car gets him going, and then the pace car slows down and lets them pass him, and then the pace car goes flying right back around him. Yeah, this is just confusing at this track. But this is one of the coolest camera angles we have, as you see the Hogzilla speed park there. The way the camera view is set up, you can't completely see it, but there's a very cool tunnel there. I think it's the only track. I think, well, maybe at, no, I don't think we do. Yeah, I think this is the only track that has a tunnel that we go to in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. We have the tunnel turn at Pocono, but you don't actually go into a tunnel. It's just a tunnel on the inside of the track. So that's a little fact about Hogzilla. The green flag waves though, and Bill Raymond will lead them down to the green flag. This is going to be the game changer in the championship. This will be the race that will you'll either look back on saying this is how he won the championship or this is how he lost it. This will be the race that you will more than likely be saying that after. Whoops. Seth Cole now goes to the lead. And now Zach Buchanan goes to the lead. No, he's not there yet. Whenever we try to switch this. As now Buchanan goes to the point. And we look on through. Whoa! Jones, Courier, contact. Oh, further back they wreck. And now Garrett Jones contact. They almost wrecked it. CJ made it through this. Any championship contenders? Henley is a championship contender. Brown is kind of. Perry is. Bryant is not. Bryant started second. How did he fall that far? Kyle Smith started 17th, and he's going to come across the line this time, possibly as the race leader. And look at Matthew McMurray, a championship contender, outdoing CJ by a lot of positions, and that's what you need to do right now, Matthew McMurray. And that is exactly what he is accomplishing right now. I'm just amazed Garrett Jones and Ziggy Bain didn't wreck when they got together there. And Courier. Yep. Uh-oh, Galligan. Galligan got pinched. I think Matthew might get it back. Won't he? Matthew McMurray got him. Matthew McMurray wins it back. That's what he needs. Alright. That brung out the caution, right? Yeah, okay, let's see what happened. Here's a slow motion replay of what just happened. Alright, we were so focused on Garrett Jones, Josh Courier, and Ziggy Bain, because they were really leaning on each other, just as bad as these guys, but they kept it together. And Bryant slams in. Oh, man. Such high speed wrecks there, and man. Oops. Yeah, there's Bryant, there's Perry, there's Henley, and there's Brown. It was actually only a 4-car wreck, which is, you know, it's not a good thing, but it could have been so much worse if it would have been with Garrett Jones and Bain leaning on each other. Because they were further up, and they probably would have collected Baskinger because he got in with about I don't know, maybe an inch to spare. So Matthew McMurray won the race back to the line. Let's get back to the restart. We are back, about to go green flag racing again. Here's how they will look. Restarting on points is going to be Josh Courier, then Matthew McMurray. I don't know what happened under the caution, because Matthew McMurray is faded to second. Greg Jones, Ryan Acosta are both out of the race, along with Evan Earnhardt, which they weren't involved in that crash, so I don't know. And then Mitch Speed, Julian Ortiz, Trenton Jump, Kyle Smith, Andrew Schwartz, CJ Sorensen, your point leader in 8th, Kenny Murray, and John Dillon. So yeah, they must have taken pit stops under that caution. There's no way CJ would jump that many positions and Matthew would lose the lead there to Courier. But the green flag waves and we're racing again at Hogzilla Speed Park. Well, I don't understand why they would even be taking pit stops this early. I mean, the pace laps were like throughout lap 2 to 5, and that's way too early to be taking a pit stop here in a 20-lap event, so I don't know what they were even attempting there. Well, Matthew McMurray is now going to get passed here by Mitch Speed. Oops. And there's Kyle Smith, a driver that is just entering the series, pushing hard on Trenton Jump. And now he's actually going to go to the inside of Jump. Let's look on back, make sure that these guys are handling this. And they are about as best as they can without wrecking. That's what I'm going to put it at. As Kyle Smith gets moved by Schwartz, and Schwartz now goes to the lead. And here comes CJ, the championship point leader. This is going to be the race, like we mentioned before, that he's either going to... This is going to be the championship won or lost, I guess you could say today here. John Dillon, this could be where he gets his season back going. And Kenny Murray leaning on the championship leader. Alright. Whoa, Mitch Speed. Baskinger turns the point leader, but they save it. And then they go, Galligan gets turned. Almost hit CJ. They're wrecking. Hard. Galligan, Raymond, Pacioli, Courier, Baskinger. Oh, man. The championship was almost lost for CJ there. That was insane how close he came to wrecking. Schwartz, Raymond, everyone. Did Jones get into this? Did Smith? Wow. Well, this is kind of bad news for Matthew McMurray because he needs CJ to have a really bad run today because this is the track that it's going to happen at. Alright, let's see what happened. Here's what happened to Baskinger. He wrecked, but CJ, I just cannot believe he held on to this. I thought they were both done for here. And then, boom! He got up on 2 wheels and almost completely flipped over. And then this Matthew McMurray slightly involved, and that actually kind of hurt the aerodynamics of that car. But yeah, Raymond was leaning on Pacioli. Pacioli and Courier hit, and then Galligan. And Galligan, when he got turned, he actually gained speed. And we were actually concerned there that he was going to be spinning so fast that he would actually wreck CJ. Because, I mean, if you look at it right here, see, there's a reasonable gap there. But all of a sudden, he gets turned, and they get pretty close to hitting. And then head on. I don't know if there might be some damage to the wall there, because I think I saw the front end of Galligan's car go through that wall. So 2 Hendrick cars were involved in this, and that's not good for the Hendrick team. And we had Courier, Pacioli, and Baskinger all wrecking as well. So let's get back to the restart. Oh, and Courier actually made contact with Raymond there after. Alright, yeah, let's get back to the restart. Alright, the cars will roll around this corner and we will go back green. Restarting on point is going to be Jake Rogers, then Connor Breton, John Dillon, Zach Buchanan, Phil Jones, Cole Freilich, Mitch Speed, Julian Ortiz, Kenny Murray, and Steven Dillon. We should really be keeping an eye on these caution breaks and not just skipping, because now look at this. Matthew McMurray's faded to 25th, and I saw CJ back here about 20th. Yeah, 16th. So, yeah, this is really affecting the outcome of the race right now, and Jake Rogers will lead them back down halfway through this race. And here comes Breton trying to get around Rogers, and now Breton's going to go to the lead. New leader Hogzilla, and his name is Connor Breton. And John Dillon now looks low. Actually, now it's low. The inside and outside swap so much from left-handers to right-handers at this track. It's a super speedway / road course. I'd say more of a super speedway than anything, but you do take right-handers, so I guess it could be classified as a road course. Alright, let's just keep the eyes here on CJ Sorensen, because they've been wrecking so much today. And CJ keeps getting into the situations where he could get wrecked, and that could definitely hurt him in the championship if he gets wrecked today. And this is going to be a bad combination if something happens. The point leader, and right behind him is last in points. The point leader by about a race, and then last in points by about a race. Last place in points by over a race turns around the point leader. I have a feeling CJ's not going to be too happy. And oh wow, he's going to be thanking Kurt Keselowski after this race, because CJ's been pushed all the way to second. And I hear scraping. Who wrecked? Oh, Chris Summers. John Dillon, Stephen Dillon. Brothers turn each other around. Oh, brotherly love. CJ. Oh, this has just got to upset Matthew McMurray so badly. Matthew survived it. He's going to restart 16th. Well, the caution brakes are really going to cause this to be just an insane race. All right, let's see what happened. Well, we were watching the battle for the lead, but we should have been watching it back here. Randy Carpenter pinches Breton, and oh, Phil Jones. And he was involved in that. Phil came into this race, I believe, 12th in the standings, and that could affect his bid for the championship. Zach Buchanan involved. Stephen Dillon and John Dillon, as we said, brotherly love. They turned each other around there. And I believe Garrett Jones got through there. He was just a little bit off the pace, trying to get through that. So Kurt Keselowski has pushed CJ all the way out to the lead. So let's get back to the restart. Alright, yet again, under caution, swaps have been made, and Kenny Murray is arranged as the leader. Hunter Stone in second, looking for his 4th career win. He's won twice this season, and I believe he won once last season. If he didn't, then I'm wrong. He'd get his 3rd one today. Then Christopher Blake, Ziggy Bain, Cole Frey, your top 5, Mitch Speed, Jake Rogers, Seth Cole, Gino Harvey, and Trenton Jump, your top 10. Let's check in on some of the drivers in the back of the pack. See. Oh, never mind. Oh, Matthew McMurray will restart last, but that's 20th, so it's really not that bad. But the green flag waves, Kenny Murray will lead him back down. And we're going to go see who's running in the back, so let's do that right now. We ran out of time there. We wanted to catch the green flag. Yep, alright, so right now Matthew McMurray and Andrew Schwartz are the 2 worst running cars. And Courtney Simpson is up the track. I just noticed the driver that has been charging in points, Garrett Jones, is out of this now. And that could hurt his bid for the championship, as he's been coming into the championship picture lately. Kyle Smith. This is only his 3rd career start, but just think, he could win the championship because he gets all of Cropley's points. Alright, let's see what CJ's going to do in this situation. Because Julian Ortiz is charging. And John Dillon is right in front, that is somewhat off the pace after crashing. This is going to be interesting to see what happens to CJ today. It's going to be really interesting to see what the championship picture is going to look like after this. Did I hear something in the back? There's no way, because there's only 20 cars left in this. I doubt they wrecked. Yeah, somebody must have scraped the log, though, because I could have sworn I heard some sort of scraping. And CJ is all the way up out of the groove. Well, I guess there's really no preferred line here. Harvey, there they go. John Dillon into CJ. The point leader hard in the wall. Matthew McMurray got around, and that's going to help him in the championship. Oh, CJ. That is gonna kill him in the standings. Oh, man. Julian Ortiz wins it back. Let's see what happened. Well, this is going to change the picture completely. Kenny Murray hits Hunter into John and slams into CJ. CJ's immediately done as he blows the engine the second he got hit. And now another thing that was going on when that was happening was Gino Harvey was really leaning on Kyle Smith. As you see right here. I'm not sure if this didn't cause this behind, because these guys saw that these two were leaning on each other. Oh no, Schwartz and Murray are already getting together back there just at the corner of the top right of your screen there. And then he hooks him into Hunter and they both spin at the exact same time. And look at this on board here with CJ. We're going to get onto the roof of the 40, and this could cost him the championship. Oh man, huge hit. Alright, let's just see how fast that was when he hit that outside wall. Alright, so he's still hitting 190 miles an hour, and he has no idea John is coming, and all of a sudden he's there, and immediately loses 5 miles an hour. Then, I mean, by this time he's already down to 140, but that impact is still going to be very hard because there's no safer barrier. Slams the outside wall at 130 plus miles an hour and pounds it. And John, believe it or not, is still in this race as he is continuing on to these pace laps. So, now, is pit strategy going to play into this? Because I don't think we're going to get a restart due to this being lap 17. And are they going to pit is the big question. So, let's get back to the possible restart, but we might just want to watch some of this strategy here under caution. Well, a race that could change the entire standings. Julian Ortiz is going to come out on top of it as long as they don't run out of fuel. Because, remember, under caution, you still have to maintain pace lap speed. And if one of these guys runs out of fuel, the position that they were in, they're not going to keep that. And Freilich there on pit road. Alright, Courtney Simpson is going to be the last one to finish on the lead lap. She's going to finish 17th. Matthew McMurray, on the other hand, he's going to finish 9th. And where is CJ going to end up in this? CJ will end up 20th in this race today. So, where's Justin Perry going to end up? And then we'll check on a few other drivers. Alright, 40th for Perry. That's probably going to put him out of the hunt in the championship. Alright, now John Dillon, another championship contender. He's going to end up 19th. Freilich, he's not really a championship contender, but we just saw him on pit road and then we decided to point him out. And Kurt Keselowski came into the race last in points. This is his best finish of the season. He ended up 8th. Kyle Smith, 6th. That could help his bid for the championship. Justin Muse, Christian James, Julian Ortiz. And the reason why we're just killing time here is because we want to see if these guys pit coming to the white flag. Because if they pit coming to the white, that is going to be ridiculous because we could have a completely different winner. A few drivers could stay out. It could be a race off pit road for all we know. I'm sure their spotters have all told everybody save fuel. But who knows if they actually are. Because 130 miles an hour on these pace laps, that is very hard. That is very hard to save fuel at this high of a speed. Oh, and is Kyle Smith out? Harvey is out. Everybody's swerving everywhere. Pit stops will happen. Harvey's out of gas. Oh, now is Julian going to run out? He is the leader, and he still has to make another cycle around this track. This is going to be insane if they take pit stops. Alright. Alright. Oh, Matthew McMurray's out. Matthew McMurray, a championship contender, is out of gas. Gino Harvey is out. This is going to kill Matthew in the standings, as this was his only chance to catch CJ in the standings, and this is going to take all that away from him. Alright, we got to watch this last lap now under caution, because this could affect the race too. If any of these guys up front run out of gas, and now Kurt Keselowski, a driver that has been struggling. He's going to end up 7th the way they're running. Seth Cole up there in 8th. Matthew. Oh, he completely took out the stop sign there on the exit of pit road. Matthew. He's got to hope these guys run out of gas. Otherwise, this is going to kill him in this championship. As Julian is still okay on gas, let's ride on board with him to see if he's shutting off the switches or anything. This is going to give you the best idea of the sound. Yeah, James is saving fuel. No, he's out of fuel. James is out of gas. No, he's passing Ortiz. Ortiz is out of gas. Oh, man. The leader, Julian Ortiz, is out of fuel. Kurt Keselowski's out of fuel. Who's going to win it now? Is James going to run out and Kyle Smith get his first win? This is insane. Julian Ortiz is slowing on the track. He's out of gas. This is insane. It's going to end under caution, but I'm telling you that this is about the most exciting it gets. James is out of gas. And now Schwartz is pulled ahead of Smith. Smith is out of gas. I think Schwartz is going to win it. This is about the most insane it gets. Andrew Schwartz. Is the fuel going to last inside the 10? I think it's gonna. That was insane. I think we had about 4 different leaders on the last lap. Andrew Schwartz wins it. That was insane. Simpson, Matthew McMurray rallied back and finished 8th. Courtney Simpson 7th. This was about the best race of the season. They're stopped. They can't get going. Trenton Jump and Justin Muse, they're not going to make it back. Ortiz, Keselowski, none of those guys are going to make it back. Bain and James are just going to be able to make it. Smith is out of gas. Speed is out of gas. Harvey is out. Everybody, I swear, they ran out of gas. Schwartz is actually still maintaining a pretty good speed here as they're on the cooldown lap. Alright, let's get to the results of probably the best race of the season. Wait, I think Schwartz is slowing now. This is after the checkers. No, they're just kind of slow in here because this is the cooldown lap. Alright, congratulations, Schwartz. Let's get to the results. Well, in my opinion, that had to be the best race of the season right there. Andrew Schwartz came out on top. Wow, I said top, kind of strange. I was like, tap. Alright, Seth Cole 2nd, Jake Rogers 3rd, Hunter Stone 4th, Kenny Murray 5th. And look at that. Wait, now... Oh! The standings are switching up now. Oh, this is insane. Julian has now scored a lap down in 12th. James has scored no fuel. He's going to be 13th. Muse 1 lap down. Jump a lap down. Keselowski a lap down. Bain no fuel. Freilich 4 laps down. This was about the craziest race of the season right here. Even though it ended under caution, it's a good thing we stayed there for those last few laps under caution, because otherwise we would have missed all of that. Whew. That was about as good as it gets. Garrett Jones 24th after mounting a charge in the standings, but who knows, he could end up winning this race for all we know. No, he's not gonna. Chris Summers, the former champ, ends up 23rd. That's gonna about... It's not really going to affect him at all in the standings. It's not going to help him. It's not going to hurt him. As CJ is going to lose about 8 points here today on Matthew McMurray. Or no, he's going to lose 12. 12 points could be pretty important. Because we will go to another restrictor plate race very soon. There's Evan Earnhardt 38th. That's not good. Greg Jones, his bid for the championship, that's going to be affected today. And I swear that was the best race there. Under the pace laps, everybody running out of gas, the point leader wrecking. This race had it all. All it would have, the only thing that could have made it better was a side-by-side finish there at the line. But yeah, congratulations, Andrew Schwartz. Let's get his burnouts. Congratulations to Andrew Schwartz. It ended under caution, but it had to be about the best finish you could ask for. Andrew Schwartz enjoying his burnouts as this is his first career win. At Michigan, he was so frustrated when he ran it out of gas. He was talking about how he was very good at saving gas, and he was just shocked that he ran it out. But today, this is something completely different as he wins it at Hogzilla, and this is going to help him in the championship. But he's not really a championship contender, but at least he's got a win on his resume now.